Hello, welcome to Trust the Tangle. I'm Michelle Thompson, a CCT, and today we're going to be working on our fourth tile for our origami tangle project. The tangle is called Well Well Who. It comes from the Zentangle headquarters. And the tools I'm going to be using today is a micron pen, pastel chalk green, my white chalk, my graphite, a couple of tortillons, and today I'm going to be using a gray bijou tile. Alright, so let's take a second, get settled in, relax our shoulders, take a nice deep breath, a little gratitude, and here we go. Well Well Who starts out with a circle in the center, and I've seen them with larger circles and smaller circles. Because this is a bijou tile, I am going to work with a small little circle in the center. It's not very big, it's pretty tiny. Okay. All right, we're going to take our trace and lift off scale and head for the corner. We're not going to go all the way out to the corner. We're going to come just inside. It's about 1/4 inch, maybe just a little bit more. Okay, so here we go. We're going to trace and then take off and come out. And come out to the corner. Come out towards the corner one more time. All right. The next stroke we're going to take is from the center here, and we're going to come out to the side. But we're not going to go all the way out again, about 1/4 inch or so from the side. So we're going to come out to the side and to the side. And one more time. All right. We're going to put some orbs in here, and the orb needs to go in the center, going this way, and just a little bit below the side line here, the line going out to the side. So in the center, just a little bit below, just a tiny little circle. They're not perfectly in the center, that's okay. They don't need to be perfect. And here we go. All right, so our first focus is going to be the long line going out to the corners. We're going to start at the circle on the left-hand side of that line. We're going to circle around and take off and come and connect to the end of that line. So here we go. Round and connect. And I put just a little bit of a curve. It's not quite an S curve, but just a little bit of a little dip in there. Same thing on the right hand side, and connect. Turning your tile to get to the next corner, taking off, and again, next corner, So here we have the tops beginning for our corners. Now we're going to take the center line that's going out to the side. We're going to focus on that line. We're going to come from the circle on the left hand side. And we're going to go under this time and then connect. Going under and connect. Turn your tile. Going under, connect, and under, connect. Turning your tile. All right, we're going to turn our focus back to the long line going out to the corner. Starting with the circle on the left, I'm going to go above it and then connect. I'm going to kind of scoop down and connect with that line, that big long center line. So coming over and scooping down. On the right hand side, going over and scooping down, connecting about the same place. Let's do that again. Next corner, coming up and scooping down, coming up and scooping down. Last time. All right. For this next one, there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can start, we're going to continue focusing on this long line going out to the corner. So you can either start at the circle on the left-hand side and coming around, taking off and connecting at the center circle, or you can start at the center and come up to the circle, whichever way is comfortable for you. Okay, so I'm going to try going this way first, coming over the top and down and connecting to the center. This one on the right hand side, I think I'm going to come from the bottom. I'm going to try coming up to the bottom and connecting. Okay. Both ways work, so you decide. Okay, next corner, left hand circle going above it and coming down and connecting. Again on the right hand side, coming down and connecting. Okay, next corner. One last time. Circle on the left and a circle on the right. Okay. All right, we're going to do a little bit of oraing. We're going to do some aura. And we're going to do it at the top part of these pod-like things. Okay. So I'm going to start down here, and I'm going to aura this line right here, and I'm going to come up and over that circle. I'm not going to connect to the circle. I'm going to come above. I'm going to aura that whole space right there. There you go. I'm going to continue with my auras. Trying to keep them about the same space apart. Doesn't always happen for me, but I try. Okay. I'm going to turn my tile and I'm going to go the other way now. And I like to try to connect with the lines on the other side, mainly because of the effect. So I'm continuing my O-ring just down the other side, connecting with that line in the center. Okay. Now you can see this is a little bit wide right here, so I could add another one here if I wanted to. I think I'm going to leave it for now. I can always add it later. I'm going to go over to the next pod, same. I think I am going to add just one more right here. And one more right there. All right. A little bit of craziness. Make sure my lines are connected. All right, now I'm going to go underneath where this scoops just a little bit, and I'm going to make a little ladybug shape, just like crescent moon, in each of those little scoopy areas. So some of these are going to be kind of squishy right here. Now I'm going to go back in and I'm actually going to aura those little shapes, but I'm going to continue all the way down. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one, get that a little bit more rounded. All right, just like I'm doing crescent moon. This one's very squishy. Okay. I'm going to do that for each one. Now you can see over here how I did not go all the way out to the line. We want to try and make sure that we meet those lines. I have a really bad habit of not getting all the way out to that line or passing that line up. It just completes things. I mean, there's no rule. That just completes the picture and makes it look a little bit better. Okay. All right. I'm going to work with my graphite first, and I really want to put some drama into these little pod-like things over here. And down the center, I'm going to put quite a bit of graphite right along that line, all the way down. See, I'm making it pretty dark. I'm going to do that on all four. On those little circular motions, I'm going to push it out, not all the way across and not quite to the center. I just want to give it the effect that it's folding down inside itself. And I'm going to put just a little bit on these outside edges, not a lot, just a little bit. Push that out just a teeny bit, not much at all. I want to keep that center clean. Add a little splash of color, and I'm going to put my color right here. They kind of look like leaves to me, so I'm going to put some green right along that line. With my tortilla on. Circular strokes, I'm going to push it out away from that line just a little bit. Not all the way across, just right there in the center. Okay. to, lost my pen, there we go. Okay, right here in that center line where I put the graphite, kind of hid my line a little bit, and I want it to look deep. So I'm going to trace over that middle line. It redefines that line. It helps give it that little feeling that it's folding down into itself. All right, with my white chalk, I want to highlight this, just the top part right here for now, and then just a little bit down here. So I'm going to start down here, come up into the little pot area. This one's so skinny. Okay. I just love how the white on a colored tile pops a little bit more and gives it that highlight, so it like poofs up those sides. All right, find your spot, add your chop. And there we go. Tile number 4 is finished and ready. Be sure to go on to our Facebook group and post your tile. I'd love to see what you decide to do with it. And I hope you all know that you can get creative. You don't have to do it the way that I do it. Get creative, add some things, more color, less color. You choose. Can't wait to see your beautiful art piece. Until next time, bye-bye.